this is one we've been really looking forward to. When passion meets purpose, powerful things happen. And that's exactly what we're about to hear. Please join me in welcoming Granger Thompson from Wild Wolves of Canada.
Thank you very much, Rose. It's really wonderful to be here.
Yeah. So the story begins, Granger. Let's start at the heart of it all. Tell us about Granger and Lawrence. Who are you both, and how did the journey begin?
Yeah, so I'll start with Lawrence. Wow, what a guy. He was born in Romania and came here as an adult. He's a really, really incredible dad, a really wonderful man, just an incredible partner. For myself, I grew up in southern Alberta and came to Edmonton as an adult as well. And then for both of us, we were just going through tough times in life and, just looking for something to kind of get us back up on our feet. So we both bought motorcycles. And from there, we met down at one of the local motorcycle hangouts. And we actually connected with riders of Edmonton, new riders of Edmonton.
Okay.
And that's really what kind of got us into it was, just having these incredible chaperones and all the incredible supports from the community to teach us kind of how to get started and keep us safe while we were learning and getting our own licenses. And that's really how we both kind of came together and ended up here.
I like that story. And of course, riders always connect. The community turns into family. So the call to ride, every rider has that moment, the pull towards two wheels. What got you into the motorcycling community in the first place?
Yeah, so for me, it was really just, it was really the same as Lawrence, like I said, just going through a tough time. And when we bought our bikes, we had no idea what an incredible community that we just kind of stumbled upon. And as we made more friends and met more people, just so blown away by the incredible support of all the amazing groups that are largely all represented here. And it's just been such an honor to connect with all those individuals and to just kind of re-find ourselves, right, after this really difficult times that we went through. And now we just want to give it all back.
Perfect. So, be honest with me. What was your first bike, and do you still miss it?
Well, luckily for me, I still have my first bike. Only been riding one season, so still a proud owner of a Super Meteor 650 Royal Enfield. And I named her Ada because she's Astral Green, so she's Astral Ada.
Nice.
And but to me, it doesn't matter what you ride. Everybody's an equal part of this community, and it's just so special. Everybody that I've connected with, regardless of whatever your two wheels look like.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's nice bringing in new generations and new riders on board to help support all of the community. So your first adventure, there's nothing like that first real trip. When you feel that freedom, where did you go and what do you remember most about that?
Yeah, so my first real big trip was the week after I got my license. I rode 5,500 kilometers all the way to Alaska and back. I did the whole northern BC loop, went up to Watson Lake in the Yukon, and on that trip I put down more than 1,000 kilometers of shale gravel, largely on the volcanoes, Telegraph Creek area, northern BC, and then up into Hyder, Alaska. And the one thing that just sticks out so much to me was just learning so much about the Alaska Highway and just the incredible beauty and the just incredible efforts of both nations, the Canadians and the Americans and the armed forces that worked so hard to pave that. I have so much respect for everybody who's a member of the military, and it was just learning about that. There was this one specific moment where just learning about how how a lot of soldiers struggled after they came back, and it was a difficult time, but how so much perseverance as well, and I feel like that really connected with me on a Bailey special way.
Awesome, it's nice. And 5,500 miles, that's amazing. I think that's a round of applause, really. That is amazing. So the purpose behind the patch, Wild Wolves of Canada, isn't just about riding, it's about something bigger. What is the mission behind it all?
Yeah, so the mission behind it all is kind of twofold. I mean, first we just want to connect riders to incredible places all across the country that I think a lot of them normally wouldn't maybe go to because they feel like they wouldn't have the support. are all the things in place to be able to make that safe and accessible. And it's also about just supporting remote communities, and a lot of the communities that we are supporting are Indigenous, and we're doing whatever we can where we're invited and welcome to do so to provide really meaningful food supports to a really food scarce area in Northern Canada.
Yes, I do agree. And the foundation, you've built this on its strong values. What are the two core pillars that Wild Wolves of Canada stand on?
So the two core pillars that I think we really stand for are, just humility and respect. Enormous amounts of humility and respect for the communities that we're striving to support, as well as an enormous amount of humility and respect for the motorcycle community as a whole. And we just want to approach everything with as much collaboration and transparency as possible. And we want everybody to know that no matter who you are, everybody's always got a home here.
Perfect, absolutely, we're all equal. And looking ahead for 2026, we've all chased, or we're always chasing that horizon. What's on the roadmap for you for 26?
Yeah, so we're really excited about 2026. Our goal is to deliver 11,000 pounds of non-perishable foods to the northernmost regions of the Northwest Territories. And alongside that, we're going to be doing a motorcycle ride up to Dawson City in the Yukon. And anybody who would like to join us, please come see us at our booth. We'd love for anybody who would love to attend to come with us. And the point of that trip is to just kind of mark our bigger trip that'll expand on for 2027.
And speaking of 2027, you have a bigger dream, I believe. And if we just look a little further down the road, what are you looking at in 27?
Yeah, so 2027 is where it really gets fun. We're planning a 100 motorcycle ride from Edmonton all the way to the Arctic Ocean to Tuktoyaktuk. That's going to be supported by our very good friend Sean O'Donnell, who runs Arctic Moto. It's a motorcycle business that does motorcycle tours from Whitehorse all the way to the Arctic Ocean.
Wow.
And Sean's agreed to put his entire business at our disposal. So we're going to have support trucks, extra motorcycles, trailers, tools, mechanics, the works, and he's going to travel with us all the way from Edmonton, all the way to the Arctic.
So I have to ask a female question. How long will that take?
Yeah, so it's kind of split into two parts because not everybody wants to send their bikes down the 1,000 kilometers of the Dempster Highway. So for people who just want to ride the paved section, we're going to do a 10-day trip from Edmonton to Dawson City and then come back with support vehicles following them the whole way. And then for those of us who are crazy enough to go up to the Dempster, we're going to have the rest of the bikes head up there. It'll be about 15 days total versus 10 to Dawson.
Sounds amazing. I might be tempted.
Everybody's welcome.
Absolutely, thank you. Granger, thank you not just for sharing your story, but for the impact you're making across Canada. Folks, that's what the community is all about. Riding with purpose, supporting one another, and leaving things better than what we found them. So thank you for all you do and your partner.
Oh, well, thank you guys all so much. It's just such an incredible, honor and delight to be here. And we just want to support all of the incredible vendors that have all come out and are represented here. And a huge thanks to Brian and his team for putting the show on. So just want to say thank you all. It's a real pleasure and a real honor to be here with all of you. And it's always our goal to just support wherever we can.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rose.